Greetings. I am Jesus Sananda. I am Jesus Christ. I am Yeshua, and I am your beloved Yeshi. I do not wear many hats. In fact, seldom do I wear a hat at all. But you may call me by any name, or simply whimper or scream, and I am there with you. Welcome, my beloved family, brothers and sisters of my heart, of my tri-flame. For this is a pattern that is carried throughout, not only in what you think of as spirit form, but throughout all galaxies, all life, all reality, all species. Have you ever thought of your favorite dog or cat or monkey? I had a goat. Have you thought of their tri-flame of late? Have you thought of the tri-flame of Gaia and how brightly it burns and supports you and warms you? Yes, I come to speak to you of mercy, of this beautiful quality, of this blessing and virtue called mercy, which is so needed during this unfoldment. But I also say it has always been needed, and it has always been a blessing and a gift. But from time to time, my friends, there are needs for reminders. So let us continue with this brief discussion first about the tri-flame. When one expires, you have many words for this. The body transitions. A person dies. They pass. But what it is a laying down of the form of the body that you have chosen with us to travel throughout a lifetime. The tri-flame does not expire. The tri-flame goes with you. It is infinite and eternal and as clear and as brilliant as your soul design. Yes, that beautiful snowflake that we have often compared your soul design to. Unique and unique to you. Now that soul design, the presence of that tri-flame that is you, does not change from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. It is eternal and infinite. And that is how you are known and recognized throughout the universe. You've had many bodies, many forms. Some beautiful and some not. For every size and shadow, every pair of shoes and hat has been tried on. That is what has brought you to this place of mastery, to this place of wisdom. I mention this about your soul design and about your tri-flame. Because so often, when one dies, whether it is from what you have termed natural causes, which very often are quite unnatural, or from tragedy, such as you have witnessed in Orlando, there is a sense of loss that person, that group, but that individual you have known or not even known is gone. Yes, the body is gone, but the soul, the tri-flame, the design, it never dies, it never leaves. It continues on. But within this context and in this time of the Mother's Tsunami of One, I wish to talk to you about mercy. Because there is need for mercy. And you, my bright angels, have the capacity and the wisdom and the heart, the love, to truly know and express and practice mercy. Think of mercy in this way. It is compassion plus forgiveness plus love. Mercy is not merely the ability or the action, the heart knowing of forgiveness. It is a component. Similarly, it is not just compassion. It is not merely putting yourself as the observer in the other person or person's position. And it is not just love, although love is all. But I speak of love in this regard also as an action, an expression, and an experience. These occurrences carry the quality, and I mean these tragedies, these situations of mass slaughter, because that is what it is. They carry the energy of overwhelm. And in that, conscious and unconscious, of lack of power, of feeling powerless, and of feeling the sense of collective guilt and shame that such a thing could happen. And in that there is almost an autonomic reflex to attempt to distance yourself, because it is so atrocious that you want to extend it away from your being. What mercy does, it has the same magnitude as overwhelm, and it encompasses all of these feelings. And it encompasses, embraces everyone involved. Those who have died, those who have expired, those who have been injured, those that have been present, the families, the extended families, the community, the perpetrator, his family or her family, their community, the media that cover it, the police. To be merciful is one of the deepest senses of being the observer, quasi-participant. Let me explain. When you hold and give at the same time, because mercy only becomes the fullness of its quality, of this element of mercy, when it is extended, when it is put into the flow. That does not mean intervention, that you are involving yourself. So that is why I say quasi-participant. But you observe. You observe these situations. They are not examples. They are real. And they are tragic. Because everyone suffers. No one is exempt. And so you observe the situation. And you embrace the entire situation. Because all need this mercy. The forgiveness, the compassion, and the love, which is the healing. And you enfold them gently in this quality of mercy. That they will be comforted. And in that giving of comfort and mercy, you are comforted in mercy. You receive exactly and more than what you give. Often in your dramas, real and manufactured, I mean film, people will plead for mercy, which is different than clemency. It is that forgiveness. It is the understanding of compassion. And it is the love to see that bright spark, the original soul design and tri-flame of everyone involved. Now, fortunately, you have not been engaged recently, actively, in these tragedies. And yes, I ask you to send the mercy and enfold all over the planet. Everyone who needs this. But I also ask you, my family, to extend this mercy to yourself. So often you will say, well, I forgive myself. I have compassion for myself. Oh, I love myself. Expand it. Combine it. And give to yourself my tender mercy. Let me comfort you. that you may comfort others. This is the gift of my heart to you, to each of you this day. I love you deeply.